Could be a lot of things. None of them nice.
Quit it.
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
I've just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. So have fun.
Oh, we can do this! Jessica! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shit.
There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
Hello, hello, welcome back to another walkthrough of my second attempt on Until Dawn, Chapter 5.
That's not good. That's really not good.
If you want to know why this is my second attempt, watch my first walkthrough of this, and in my first walkthrough, you will literally see why this is called my second attempt. Obviously, I thought this second attempt would be my last one, but because Jessica died, this is not going to be my second attempt because I wanted a second attempt to make sure everybody survives. But obviously, Jessica is dead, so fuck that. I'm going to make a third one out of this. Here we are, the sanatorium. I hate it every time the wolves howl. So creepy. And there's a totem. Yeah, you always get an outcome if you're with Matt, but obviously the first time I played this, Matt did not survive, so let's hope I can try at least to get Mike to survive, since he didn't last time. Wolves, please shut up.
Awesome. Why wouldn't I end up in the creepiest place on planet Earth?
Well, you're following him because you thought he killed Jessica when it was the Wendigos, and then obviously the issues with Josh, you believed it was him that killed her when... No, not really. Yeah, this is not totally creepy at all.
Damn it.
I remember half and half of what I'm supposed to do in around here, so cut me some slack. I'm assuming that is Matt's face getting crushed. Anything else around here? No. Alright, moving on. I'm going back and moving the barrel. I'm actually surprised the lantern is still lit after all that cold. I mean, even though it's literally a lantern, like, the only way you can open is by, obviously, you know, lifting it and everything, but I literally am surprised that even though it can be cold, theoretically saying, the light can go out if it's really cold out. So I really am surprised it hasn't even gone out yet. Oh, really? There we go again with the wolves howling. I really hate that a lot. What? I wonder what was the other... Well, because we know it was chasing us, so how come we haven't even met it at all until, like, later on? That's where we obviously come down. Main entrance, obviously, but this time we're not gonna open the door because I did that for no reason at all, and it was a very stupid thing to do.
That's weird. They just forced them all out.
Yeah, I already read all this, so... Well, actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll do that and stop. So, if you guys want to read that, pause it. Read it, pause it. Now scrolling down. Read it, pause it. Read it, pause it. How about this? How about the one with the sisters? Oh wait, the mystery man, all that. Yep. Want to read it? Pause it. Read it. Pause it. Read it. Pause it. Read it. Pause it. Read it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. And so on. And one more, the twins. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Wait. Pause it and pause it. Pause it. There we go.
Look at that.
Open 1922. Yeah, sanatoriums are... It's very weird in here how we discovered that the sanatorium actually played a big role for the miners, because I believe the sanatorium.
Someone really wanted to take a peek inside.
I believe the sanatorium played a role for the miners to get trapped in the caves. So I believe they had something to do with them. There we go. The clock ends.
Look at that.
The amount of survivors there were. Pause it. I'm still finding it hard to understand of how exactly the Wendigos were here the whole time, and yet they never actually saw them. I mean, they've been up here, they've been visiting the mountains for God knows how long, and only until now they have the encounters with the Wendigos. I mean, how was it possible for them to not have encounter with them, even when the Washingtons were building the lodge? How have they not seen them at all? No signs whatsoever. How is that possible?
Huh. Entry on Blackwood Mountain.
Oh, crap. Yep, the camera. Pause it, read it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Yeah, the camera basically meant that once news of the miners that survived were reached publicly, a reporter came in to wanting to get an interview with the survivors to understand what happened, what happened, how did they survive and everything, but the sanatorium wasn't allowing any visitors at all. So that's why I was thinking, like, maybe the sanatorium was in it all along as well. Like, it was reports, and there was reports, and we saw that, pause it, read it, that the people in charge of the miners knew that the caves they were in were gonna get were gonna collapse. They obviously knew about that, but they still let the miners work down there anyway. So my guess is that maybe the sanatorium must have played a role in it. I'm guessing this place played a very important role to make sure that the miners would get trapped and they only get a few survivors. And obviously the survivors became the Wendigos, but they slowly turned. Because that's what the Wendigos does. They do kill you, but if they can, they will capture you alive, and they will slowly turn you into one of them.
Oh shit. Gross.
Machete. Wendigo's blood. That's why I got stuck like that. The electric chair.
What happened here?
It's the electric chair. They would drive the miners insane. It was like as if they were trying to trigger something in them. Because all the miners wanted to do was like to go home and finally be reunited with their families, but the sanatorium, the doctors and the warden, the people in charge of this place, they kept them in there. Make sure they wouldn't leave. That's why when the reporter came in, he was bashed. Because they can't allow to have any people noticing about this place.
This is... what could... who?
You see? How many days would they keep us here? They would keep the miners against their own will. That's why I said, I think the sanatorium played a big role into making sure the miners would stay there. Yep, go in here and just wait for a while. Reporters and other snoopers to be kept away at all costs. You see what I mean? They couldn't.
Who wouldn't want press snooping around this paradise?
The sanatorium would not allow anyone to give reports on what's happening to the miners. Pause it, read it. Pause it, read it. Yeah, I'm guessing the owners must have figured out something about the curses of the Wendigo, and that's why they wanted to make sure the miners stayed there for some reason after the whole place collapsed. Well, at least that's my guess. That's my guess. Yep. This part I literally avoided because I did not want to touch that, but in this video I'm going to.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this what he was feeding them?
Oh, damn. Yep, I knew that was a trap. I knew that was a trap. Oh. Amputate him. Amputate.
Shit. Oh 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 shit.
What's the body effect in here? Hacked off his own fingers. Alright. Damn. Shit.
Oh. Catch a tiger by the toe if he... Let him go. I don't know what the fuck to go. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck to go. What the hell? Yep, now we're definitely going somewhere else.
This gets better and better.
Yep. The Wendigo head. But it's more like when it's kept on... when it was still trying to change. Because apparently, the Wendigo's skin and all that, it's tough as armor. So apparently, like, it takes time for the curse to take control of you. So obviously, the curse does take time to control you. Death certificate. Read it, pause it. Read it, pause it. Read it, pause it. Yep. Yeah, that's more sicker.
Okay, let's check this out.
There's nothing in that one, so I am not gonna bother. And yeah, take it with you as well. Don't forget about it. I don't even remember what the jump scare for the wolf is. I think it's around here. Yep, there it is. What the heck? That almost sounded like a gunshot.
It's a quaint little psycho crib.
And there he goes. And then obviously it was later on revealed that he tried to save the sisters, but obviously the sisters thought he was gonna hurt them. Thought that he was gonna hurt them, so obviously, you know, didn't turn out exactly the way he planned. So, And yep, the dog is right there, the other one. Yeah, first time I actually hit him, and this time I didn't. Didn't kick the wolf. Now, I'm so glad I actually got the wolf to survive later on. We're gonna get a bone to let it trust us, and we're gonna move on from there. I think we're gonna get up.
The wolf's fat and happy.
It's so funny because when we came back here in the next 3 episodes, we see this whole place destroyed. The couches, all this moved away. Half of the pathway up there destroyed, and all this destroyed. And it makes me wonder, like, how strong The Wendigos exactly. I mean, can they actually do that?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Easy, boy. Easy. That's a good boy. That's right.
Now we have befriended the dog. Okay, last time we made sure the dog survived. Let's hope we can do it again. Mike didn't kick the wolf, and Mike made a friend. However, if you did kick the wolf and you gave the bone, it'll say that you made amends. I'm not so sure what you would do if you didn't kick the wolf, so that's something I'm not gonna change. When I do my third attempt at this, and I hope no one is gonna die, I hope for sure, then obviously I'm not gonna kick the dog, I'm gonna make it my friends. Yeah, this whole area gets destroyed. It's amazing.
So, what have we here?
Your new jacket. Finally a way to keep you warm. And just move this side and voila.
Nice. Fucking freak.
Clipping walls. Map of the mountain with signage and reason to disappear the part with days. Looks like the word when it his mind. Yeah, he was keeping tracks on where every time someone was in the mountains and got killed, he made like markings on that little map to be aware of himself of where they actually were and everything.
The Stogie stash exposed.
The cigar box. Yep, and obviously the one we found in the mine. I don't see anything at the bottom here, so moving on. Yeah, this whole area gets completely destroyed, and the barricades in here go away, and then you can actually walk through there. I'm just still trying to understand how exactly the Wendigos could have actually done all this. I mean, they have super tough armor. I'm just finding it hard to understand that they actually did this. Oop. Damn thing came off. Yeah, this is where we go down. Yep. I don't think much in this place changed. So it's only where the dog is that changed a lot. So I'm guessing if we play as Sam in the ending, so I'm guessing like if we died when we with the whole no moving thing, I'm guessing Mike blows the whole place up. places that all 12 miners survived. And there were 30 clock-in cars from the mine. There were 30 miners and only 12 survived. Yeah, it shows that only 18 were left behind. And the 12 survivors, they kept them in here against their own will. The sanatorium basically created the Wendigos. They created them. Yeah, they experimented on them, they hurt them, they tortured them every day until they finally turned. Yeah, these assholes at the sanatorium basically brought all of this upon themselves. All because they were greedy. Yeah, it's nothing there, so going over here. And this is the part where everything blows up.
Of course. Locked.
Okay.
Yep, bad idea. Damn. And there's Josh watching them.
Hey, it's locked. The hell, who did that? And there's some seriously uncool shit going on up here tonight.
No kidding. You guys were gone literally the whole way.
I can't believe Josh is dead.
I can't believe how he died.
No, I mean, what if they were wrong?
What?
Maybe we should have checked the shed to see if it was really true.
I don't know. There are some things that once you see them, you can never unsee them.
Yeah, I guess, but some things you have to see for yourself.
I'll take their word for it.
Might as well. I don't think I ventured out here much last time, so...
Pain? It's still fresh.
I don't think I saw that last time. And this one. Ooh! What the hell? Okay, he falls to his death, just like the sisters did.
Look! An axe. I feel better with an axe.
The axe that was missing. Yeah, Josh put that there to create the story to scare them more.
Oh, what now? This is locked, Matt. We'll break the door down, will ya?
Whoa, wait a second. If we start smashing shit down, he's gonna hear us.
Well, you got any better suggestions?
I don't know. What about... Look!
What?
A window.
That's great, Matt. I can just about fit my lip balm through that little slot.
No, come on.
You will never fit through there, big guy.
Okay, last time we did Emily, and this time we're gonna do the smash door.
Okay, fine. Here goes. I'm gonna huff, then I'm gonna...
Shh, just do it!
Oh, that's not bad. And And one more time. There we go. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Damn.
What happened?
This is crazy.
We were here just a few hours ago. This must have just happened.
What the fuck is going on?
It's got to be the guy, the one who got to Chris and Ash and Josh.
He's gotta know this is the only way back.
Don't say that.
Look, the cable car's all the way out there.
Well, I mean, that's not far, right? You can jump it?
I'm good, but not that good. Flattered, though.
Well, Matt, if you can't jump that, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Survival Instincts 101. What do you do in a situation like this? And you answer back saying,
Everything is like
I don't know.
messed up.
I think they knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, there's the sanatorium. The ranger pad, the cable car, and on the left side is obviously the lodge.
Did a number on this joint.
Such a mess. This place was barely in working condition before, and now?
Hey, look! Fire tower.
The lodge.
Hey, Magellan, maybe we should get the cable car working and take this show on the road, huh?
Very friendly.
Unfollow.
And the key for the cable car.
Great. No keys, no cable car. So, back to square one.
What about the fire tower on the map you found?
What? I guess it's an option.
Oh, maybe it has a radio or something. I mean, it would, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Matt, we gotta get to that radio.
We did agree, but let's try head back.
I don't know, man. I mean, that could work, but I kind of think that maybe we should get back to the lodge for now. I mean, everyone's been split up for so long.
Wait, for real? What is it with you and going back to the lodge? You just want to hide out in your room and cry.
What? No.
Don't be a pussy. We gotta do this, Matt.
Fine. Fine. Whatever you say.
For being a kind of show-offy kind of girl, she's actually brave for some things. You gotta admit, like, she's kind of like a show-off kind of girl, but when it comes to like to survive and when it comes to saying ideas, she could sometimes suggest the most of saying ideas and do some of the bravest crap that you don't think that she could have possibly done. An example is when, like, when she gets trapped in the mines alone, she literally survives on her own.
What's cooking? Good looking?
Getting us out of here, Mr. Meat for Brains.
And there we go. Just gotta wait for her to go down first. And now us.
Look at this bad boy. You're coming with me, buddy. And just like magic, come on down. We can totally get out here this way.
Ooh.
You alright?
Yeah, thanks. Maybe, you should go first to protect me.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, easy now.
Just watch the head.
Oh my gosh.
Almost.
I'm feeling kind of faint.
Don't look down.
Whoa.
Don't ever say that because they always look down.
Holy cannoli, thank God that's over.
Yeah, for real.
I really am surprised you actually don't get a status update for just saving her life from falling like that. I don't remember this one. Oh! Sorry. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
What if it doesn't work?
What?
The radio.
It'll work.
But, okay, if it doesn't, we need a plan.
Maybe we can just climb down.
Climb down what?
The mountain.
Are you serious?
What's the big deal? It's not like it's floating in the sky.
It
Oh,
might
yeah,
as
sure.
well be. It's pitch black out.
Hey, hopefully we won't have to.
You think the psychopath is just gonna give up and run away?
No. But maybe we should find a safe spot. Hole up, wait it out. It'll be a lot easier to figure this all out in the morning.
As long as we don't hide in the lodge, that's where he expects us to go.
Well, where else can you hide anyway? The lodge is the only place where you can hide. You can't hide anywhere else. Always hated walking in a situation like that because when you hear the woods creaking, it gets to you. Yep, the reindeers.
Huh?
And there's the phone.
Whoa, this is Beth's phone.
Yep. That's when she dropped it when she and Hannah were running away.
I thought the police, like, swept the whole area.
Well, it looks like they missed this.
Hey, you see what I mean? The cops are useless. They fall down into the mines, and somehow Hannah actually survived the fall. And the police did not even think about going into the mines and seeing if maybe they survived down there. And obviously with the sanatorium, they did not bother to go to the sanatorium at all. The cops in here are useless. They're useless. They're useless, brainless, and any other crap that you want do to insult them and all that crap.
Watch where you step around here.
Yes, Matt. Given the choice, I'd prefer not to spend my evening plummeting to my death off a snowy cliff top.
Yeah, and it was a bad idea to walk here in the first place.
Matt, what is that?
I don't know.
Jesus!
Yep, look at this now. And here we are back to Sam. And Josh was like enjoying her seeing her naked.
Hello? out there? You creepy. Okay.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't actually do any personal time scenes with Sam and Josh for a bit longer during the beginning of the game and the middle of the game, because in the ending of the game it shows that she said that she and Josh got a little bit closer after the deaths of the girls, so I was kind of shocked that they didn't get
My clothes, really? Whichever one of you did this is off my Christmas list. Seriously, not cool, guys. Not cool at all. Chris? Josh? What the hell?
Yeah, she has no idea what has happened. I know. I mean, honestly, like, maybe in that scene where she was in the bath, maybe they should have done a scene where... So I'm just gonna pause for a minute. They should have done a scene as to when she was in the bathtub. Maybe they could have done a scene where Josh was right there and he gets into the bathtub with her and they talk very privately of how they were talking to each other a lot ever since the death of the sisters and how they were very close. They should have done the scene of the romance coming into play, but they didn't do it.
Out of hand, okay? It was all very funny, haha. Look at Sam walking around in a towel, but now I just really want this to be over, alright? You had enough?
I never saw that. I never saw the door thingy lit up before.
Okay, if you were trying to freak me out, guess what? You succeeded.
I never actually seen the white light blip up before, so it's actually my first time seeing it.
Who are you guys? Wow, this is weird.
Yeah, maybe he was sitting down waiting for her and
Hey,
then...
guys, come on! Oh, I'm done with this! I really don't appreciate the silent treatment here.
Hello, Samantha. Looking for me? I don't think you'll have much luck by looking, Samantha. You're only going to see what I want you to see. And I have quite a lot to show you.
What is going on?
Open your eyes.
Oh my god.
She's quite beautiful, isn't she?
What are you doing out there?
A beautiful bathing bird.
What
Do you think she has any idea what lies ahead? Do you think these were the last happy moments of this creature's life?
showing this to me?
Why are you watching?
Oh yeah, just wait for the big one.
Josh!
How does it make you feel?
What did you do?
I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 9,
No,
8,
no, 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 no!
7.
Please, no!
There he is.
Sam!
Throw a vase.
Shit!
Yeah, honey's not gonna work out, so keep going. Ah, crap. I messed that up.
Damn.
Hide. Well, that's the baseball bat we can use, so...
Sam, why are you hiding? Sam, why prolong the inevitable?
Just stay.
Why kid yourself into thinking you can get away? Don't you know I can smell you, Sam? I can smell your fear.
No, just stay.
Gotcha.
Oh, crap. Ooh, get it!
Are you kidding me? No handle?
Yeah, possibly pull it. That was really close. I'll have to admit that. Now she's bleeding. She's bleeding even more. And open the wounds. Resist. I'm gonna go to the fire tower. It was the other one. Lived in the cellars, had the option to use the bat when being chased. Summon the cycle to escape. Run. Knew it was a bad idea. Knew that was a bad idea. Even Josh said he was sorry for doing that.
That was exciting, wasn't it? Well done. The game seems to be going very well. Yes. Oh, the good work we did exploring the source of your fear. And you've just gone and used it for ill. Your overwhelming fear of failure. You've turned it against these people who use it desperately want to torment. Has it been worth it?
Obviously, I will stop it there, but you know, back to what I used to say about how Josh was taking medications and therapy lessons from him. I think in a way it was the medications that caused him to make the wrong turn for everything, because during his time with the doctor, he he was getting help from the medications and everything, and the doctor thought that he nearly did help and nearly succeeded, but then Josh obviously took it the wrong way and started taking too many medications and all that. Once he started taking too many, the doctor thought that he needed more help, and then that's when Josh finally hit and thought that the only way that he was gonna make peace with what happened is to get back at the people that did it to him, hence all of his friends. And by all of his friends, it means all of them. So obviously Chris had nothing to do with what happened because him and Josh were obviously drunk. Sam didn't want to do anything with it because she's a good friend to the sisters and Josh, so they had no part to play whatsoever, but obviously he blamed them too, so... And I think in a way that he didn't want to do it, especially to Sam, because since in the end, they mentioned how close she and Josh were, so I'm guessing in a way, after what we just heard, I'm guessing in a way he didn't want to hurt her, especially, but because he took too many of the medications, it just drove him insane to do all that. At least that's what I think, personally. But other than that, I'm done with this one, and I will do episode 6 of this tomorrow.